TAKful Creator here. Okay, so let's start off with the prayer. May God the Creator bless us. May God the Redeemer heal us. May God the Holy Spirit enlighten us. Give us eyes to see, ears to hear, and hands to do the work of God. Feet to walk the path of justice, and mouths to preach the good news. May the angel of peace, prosperity, abundance, healing, and true love watch over us and lead us to the reign of success. God. Ashe. Okay, so, and in my last reading, there was like this untrustworthy energy, right? This non-untrustworthy energy, right? Generally supposed to be non-trustworthy or untrustworthy, but we're going to figure out if this is non-untrustworthy or just one of the two, okay? So, we have some emotional cards. Let's just see the temperament of what this untrustworthy is. Like, what is the vibe of it? Demonic energy in reverse. Okay, that's why we have the obsidian out here. That's good. Vengeful, malicious energy in reverse. Okay, interesting. We have fake ass bitch in reverse. Happy, glad, because that was funny in the upright. And then we have compromising and compassionate in the reverse. Okay, we're just going to place that down. Oh, and people pleaser. Yay, people pleaser. That always, falls out here, which was the theme in the last reading, or a motif rather, a very short thematic moment that is showing up here. So, okay, so I think that's all the emotional cards that we need. Show me yes, please. Show me no. Thank you. Show me that we're on the right track. I appreciate you. Who is here with us? The divine, as always. The creator, God. All these are the same person, same entity rather, different name. We have other light beings here, of course, like archangels, Michael, Raphael, Ezekiel, the Somalia, that was from the last reading, and Samuel, which he doesn't show up very often. He usually leaves within the reading, so I believe he's going to do that also. And then, is there anyone else? No? Okay, and then we have our ancestors, but I'm going to leave that to just be open because I understand that there's more than just my energy present in the reading. Okay, so, or energies attached to me, my Fave 5, which was a part of the last reading too. I'm going to attach it to this video. Okay, so definitely must watch. And subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Like the video. Yes. Okay. Appreciate you. And this is just something that I like to do, but I'm going to just put it out there and open to people. Watch the video at 1.5 and just see how you like it. Just humor me. 1.5 speed and see how you get through it, and leave it in the comments, or contact me when I put my personal information out there. Yes, and let me know energetically. Let me know. I'll talk about it in the next reading. Okay, so we're just gonna pull a knight card here, and it's in the reverse. Okay, Leo, in the body, heart, upper back, and spine. So it's in the reverse. It says open, warm, outgoing, social, generous, egotistical, prideful, dramatic, entertaining, emphasis on self, and creative energy. Okay, so it's in the reverse. Let's see what that means. It has to do with the untrustworthy energy, right? And so they are most likely a Leo, or has Leo highly aspected in their chart. But they're not living up to that Leo prowess. That's one of my favorite words, right? I think, and the divine will let me know if I'm in alignment. Can you show me no, please? Thank you. I think, just show me no until I get to the point. Appreciate you. This untrustworthy person, although they're thriving in their Leo energy, it's in their South Node. So they're more like, okay, I'm trying to explain it in detail, but it just wants me to give you either Courage the Cowardly Dog, or think of the lion from The Wiz, or The Wizard of Oz. That's what is giving me, that cowardly energy, but not really living up, not the end of the movie. You get what I'm saying? Not when Courage saves his parents, not those times, it's the frantic times. That's what I'm getting from this Leo energy here. I'm just gonna leave that. There's something underneath it, but I don't, it doesn't seem like it's important in this reading. And let's see what else we need to know. Actually, not the general deck. I'm being called to use our descriptive deck to get to know this Leo. And again, you know, this person could be a Leo, or their hyperactive sign, which, for example, the Taurus and the Libra, their hyperactive sign is the Venus. And so when they're moving in society, if they're living in their purpose, they will show up as their hyperactive sign more often than their sun sign. And if your sun sign is different than your hyperactive sign, it can fool other people to believing you're not the sign that you are. So you could be a Sagittarius. However, I believe the Sag is moon. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Sag is moon, and the moon could be Sag is fire, so the moon could be like Pisces, and that would be water. And so like that would be like a shift, you know. Generally you're carefree, you're not really worried about emotions. Your emotion is attached to some kind of logic connected to the relative reality you're in. But if you're in your emotions, which oftentimes Sagittarius people are, and it's very mushy and like soft and I would say borderline feminine energy, when the Sag is more so masculine energy. Well, the balance of the two, it kind of throws things off, right? It's like water with fire. There's no flame, but Sagittarius are known to be flame filled, like and I'm not, no shade to Sagittarius, you know, because that's in my chart as well. But think of like a forest fire. Yeah. But a contained one that is just fun to watch without really thinking of the detriment until after. And then once it's after, now the moral compass kicks in and you run into savior mode. But they're ones to appreciate the chaos as it forms. Anyway, so this untrustworthy person has medium hair and lacks a sex drive, is impotent or barren. So this untrustworthy person is a female. Okay, this female has medium length hair and doesn't have children. No, can't have children. Oh, okay, so this person can't have children, and so they lack a sex drive. They can't have children because they've reached the age. They say, what age? And be specific. Menopause. Okay. Or near that age of menopause. Okay. So this is an older individual, an older woman. You know that for fact, not fake. So this impotent woman has ancient ancestry, and okay, for someone to not have a sex drive, they're fully experienced sexually. So that's interesting. That is interesting. I wonder where they're going with this. I don't think we need these cards. Okay. Medium brown hair, and their third eye and throat chakra is activated. Okay, hold on. So the throat chakra is activated because they're sexually experienced. Good to know for them to be so seasoned. And then we have it says the third chakra, throat chakra, but I got third eye. So the third eye is also activated, intuition. But what is this intuition? Okay, so is the intuition about the devil energy? Okay. Okay. So, oh, they want us to link these two cards together. Okay. So, someone's a fake ass bitch. Excuse my language. But that's because... Oh. That's what this person, the untrustworthy person, this is what people are saying about them now. Right? So this untrustworthy person is all of these things. And what I mean by all of these things is because, like, in the 3D, the concept of the 3D is just basically what everybody is saying all the time. Right? So if the untrustworthy aspect, this part over here, if this is what people are saying about them, whether or not it's true, who cares? That is what's circulating. That's what their perception is going to be. But this, knowing that it's the truth, right, about this individual, is what's offering the chosen vibes, the divine, a part of the 144,000, like that group. Okay, but this perception over here of this individual is false, right? And it seems like it's moving to the positive. Okay, so someone is untrustworthy, right? This individual here, or so it seems. Now, why? Because people attach demonic energy, being fake and being vengeful, and overly compromising, or not being compromising. Okay, so what they attach to this individual is being fake, not being compromising, being vengeful, and giving people demonic energy. But it being in the reverse means that they're shifting their mindset. Like, it's no longer that. If it was in the upright, they still hold that idea with this individual, this chosen person, because this is all about a chosen individual, right? Now what they see is that this chosen individual is happy and a people pleaser. And now it seems like the lacking in compromise is also a positive for this reading. Right, so then we have the 3, and this is kind of the floater, but then there's a 3 here too that speaks on, like, the positivity that they're pushing over here, because the negativity is kind of being overshadowed by this positivity. I'm not sure what happened. We have, oh, I said this out. I said that. Didn't I say that, y'all? I said that. I definitely said that. So crazy. Wow. I love the alignment. Okay, so saying that the South Node needs attention. Wow. Oh, does it belong over there? No. It was just highlighting that what I was intuitively saying was also aligned with the cards. So that's just cool. That is just awesome. So I'm just going to leave that over here with the Leo. Oh, because the Leo wasn't working in. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That may not have made sense to you guys, but if you're in alignment, you're following along. You get what I'm saying? You will understand what you need to out of that message. But what we also need to know about this chosen person is that they're extraordinary because they have some kind of ancient ancestry. Their power comes from their hair. So they have medium length hair, and that's telling me, like, they're able to do a lot of styles with their hair. Ooh, I couldn't say that for a second. Styles. But those styles express something with their temperament and personality. It's like they're able to tap into their ancestry in different aspects of their ancestry. Sheesh. Depending on what hairstyle they choose to wear. And I mean, it could also be their attire, their choice of dress. But even if they're wearing a muumuu, right? Then whatever their hair is looking like, that's what it's the same outfit, different hairstyle, different temperament. So Then we have what's extraordinary about them, that they lack a sex drive. So they're not, even though they kind of embody like this ancient prophetic royal bloodline, right? And so they're most likely, as a chosen one, captivating, attractive, alluring. With being this way, you would expect them to have like hypersexuality. They would be engrossed in sexual pursuits or partners or like self-gratification. That would be the baseline expectation for the energy I'm receiving from this ancient ancestry, right? But they're not. They just seem like just a person. They're just walking around like a person. The prophetic person. They very intuitive, this person is. Because the prophetic is just creeping over this information right here. So they're closely aligned. So people can tell like there's some kind of royalty. Royalty? What? Royalty. There's some kind of royalty with... Is someone in here named Alan? Or maybe I'm like connecting with an Alan? There's Alan in here? Yes. Who's Alan? Someone I know? No, just an energy for someone who will watch the video. They will know Alan is giving you this message. Okay. Hi, Alan. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to offer the message. That was a very interesting way. I mean, that happens a lot. It's just very interesting to happen, in the video. So, but this person is not inexperienced sexually. They're quite experienced. So I guess maybe that would come from their ancient ancestry. They're able to tap into information, skill sets that they haven't embodied yet. So they're able to basically like call on energies to engage in whatever practice that they need to be a part of. So that's pretty cool, because I'm seeing experienced fully and then experienced sexually. That's what I'm seeing. So there are two different messages here. Like, this person is also experienced in the arts of spirituality entirely. So that can mean tarot cards and all this good stuff over here. That can be mediumship, being able to speak with the dead. But it could also mean like psychic gifts, having all the clairs, being able to manipulate reality. So like full manifestation powers for not only themselves, but manifestation for other individuals in a positive light. Like, the power this individual has is wild. And I think that's why we're also getting this non-untrustworthy vibe, and that's in the upright, because you should not trust this energy. This energy is so pure that if you do something against this energy, you can trust something terrible happening to you in return, some kind of karma. But then you wouldn't want to trust the individual, because how you see them is of light. So experiencing them with darkness kind of toils with your mind a little bit. And I think that's where the untrustworthy vibes come from. Now, most chosen people have this air about them. Like, you can't trust them because if you cross them, they'll cross you. But you trust them to be good. If you're good, it's like a give and take. When most people want to trust, they want to trust fully and wholly that things will remain consistent and the same from start to finish without any hiccups or surprises. Unfortunately, that's not how life works. But with the chosen people, you at least have a guideline. People are untrustworthy every day. You can just trust them to be untrustworthy. But with them, you can at least at some point trust they're going to mirror your efforts. If you're being good, trust that good things are happening. If you're being bad, trust that a lesson is going to pursue. So then we have brown hair, so that goes into the ancestry. Not necessarily sure of the background, but it screams kind of like African descent or Indian descent, something with a very strong cultural ties to the earth, to the ground, to like earth. I don't know how to say that in a way that is not like physical. And then we have the throat chakra activation. So I think this person, when we were speaking on manifestation and how they're able to manipulate their environment and other people's environment, what they say, and we were talking about, we were also talking about prophets, how the prophet was towering over the card. This person has the gift of prophecy. What they speak happens in reality. So this gift doesn't just align with anyone. Like, this gift only aligns with people with the purest hearts, with master discernment, where they're able to really break down any situation, analyze it, compromise with it, meaning accept it for what it is, and that is not emotionally detaching, but experiencing all the emotions that are necessary for full understanding of the experience, so that they may transmute this energy for others. What? Wow. So for that to be the energy over here, and people thought like they were demonic energy, well, that would make sense if this person is casting out your demons, right? Vengeful, that would make sense if you were in an energy that received or needed to receive karma. Lacking the ability to compromise on certain situations, well, if those situations are a part of boundaries and you're not seeing that these are boundaries that can't be crossed, because that's why it's in a positive and a negative light here, because we see that, no, that's self-respect. And then being fake, no, it's not being fake, it's duality. Duality, understanding that you can't appreciate the light unless you have the dark. And if the dark was all you knew, and there was no light, there would be no beauty. Think of like mole rats and stuff like that. The animals that sit in darkness for their entire like life, they're usually like the grossest looking animals, no offense. So just think about it in that respect, right? Is there anything else? Oh, and then as a separate message, this Leo, because this Leo is the person that is offering this perspective. This Leo energy, rather, is offering this perspective of the chosen one. So we can see that they're in their South Node needs attention, but they're offering it some kind of attention because they're noting the realness of the chosen one. They're being able to appreciate it. I pulled 3 cards: body tats, naked mole rat, open. Oh, that's so funny. So this person is open to compromise, is open to the positive, but it very quickly closed the door on any situation that separates them from their highest divine goal. Highest divine objectives. And then I said naked mole rat. I was talking about basically an animal being unearthed, one that their entire like adult life gestation, I don't know the proper terminology, like being gross looking. And look, I was a mole rat literally popping up in the thing. And then body tats. Does the chosen person have body tats? No, but this Leo energy has body tats. Okay. So just so you guys can narrow it down, they have body tats. Alright, and on that note, I'm going to close the reading. Thank you for being here with me. Until the next